Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the call started. We're having a little bit of trouble on the lines tonight. Like I stated, we will have a new conference call line on Thursday. So Team Effort Network will be getting that out to everyone. So watch out for your emails and be sure to write down that number for Thursday's call. So hold on just a moment, Ken family.
All callers are muted.
Okay, welcome, everyone, to your Healthy Lifestyle Call tonight. Coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina, Halifax, Virginia, and your host, Pat Lowe, Cheryl Church, our leader. And we also want to thank our North Carolina and Virginia Tim family team for being on the call tonight. You are here to join us on what we call Nature's Pharmacy with our all-natural 10 vitamin sprays. Tonight, we will be featuring a lovely lady out of Louisville, Kentucky, Miss Vicki Soto, and her team from Louisville and all around Indiana, Ohio. I forget what all Vicki told me, where all she's at right now. But let's give Vicki and her team a big North Carolina and Virginia welcome. Welcome to the call tonight, Vicki. If you're out there, please step up and say hello to us. Can you hear me? I can hear you, Vicki, loud and clear. Thank goodness.
Yes, I'm trying to get the rest of the team on here, so that's I was
okay, honey, you may have to three-way them. We can go ahead, and if you can three-way them in, we will go ahead with Melissa and do the products, and then we'll get back right with you, okay?
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right, sweetie. First up tonight, Melissa Honeybee, are you out there? If so, can you give us a short review of these amazing 10 sprays?
Absolutely, Pat. You know, 10 has a revolutionary way to take your vitamins, minerals, and nutrition supplements. Guess what? It's through an oral spray. The reason why we do it through an oral spray, it's the most effective, convenient way to get your daily dose of vitamins, minerals, nutritional supplements through a spray. Guess what? We don't want to swallow those pills, and people will avoid taking their vitamins only because they don't want that effect. Guess what? We're going to give it to you. First product we have is our D powder, known as our vitamin D3. It's our sunshine vitamin. It helps in aid with cutting blood pressure, slashes risk of stroke and heart attack. We call it the wonder vitamin because it truly is remarkable. It works through the whole body. It is good around for every health benefit out there. D is also to be found to influence 36 organs, tissues throughout the body. It aids in strong bones, and it also plays a huge role in our immune system, our hormone, metabolism, brain functions, mood, cardiovascular functions. It is awesome. Let me tell you why. Because we cannot get D naturally because we are B3, B6, and B12. It helps with the nervous system. It aids in energy production. It is throughout the whole entire organs of our system. A lot of people don't have enough B12 in their body, including those that are elderly, those that have had gastric bypass surgery, and those that are vegans or vegetarians. Next product we have is our Super 10. 8 sprays throughout the day will give you a powerful blend of 10 superfoods full of antioxidants. They work great to detox the body, helps with inflammation of our body. This product I use in my weight loss program. I have several clients on it, and it keeps their body energized, and it boosts their metabolism up, so inches and weight come off instantly. Our Super 10 has aloe vera, the maki berry, the goji berry, the acai, and the 5-HTP. I love this spray. I use it for an acid reflux aid as well. And guess what? I use it for my night sleep aid. So I love, love, love it. Next product we have is our Cell Energy. It is fantastic because it is got glutathione, resveratrol, acid, and natural caffeine. That includes the mother of all antioxidants, the most important molecule you need in your health to keep you healthy and prevents disease. Of course, it goes and we fight the age all the way down to the DNA, and we're recycling vitamins into our system to create a new cell as to age about 20. Last but not least, our weight loss sprays, 1 by 10. 8 sprays throughout the day, 30 minutes before you eat. blocks fat, as an appetite suppressant. You're going to see inches in weight start falling off. I love this because it has some biodynamic ingredients: green tea, coffee extract, Tuscan mango, Garcinia cambogia, green tea extract, and Carolina Frimbriata. We've got weight loss testimonials from Kalia Washington, 98 pounds in 4 months. The Reeds at 85 pounds in a couple of months. It is huge, and it is a great fat burner blockbuster. I love it, love it, love it. Pat, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melissa. As always, great job, my friend, on the products. Awesome job. Would you do me a favor and try to three-way in Cheryl Church, if you can, please? She's having problems getting in online. Thank you so much. Next up, Vicki, are you out there?
Yes, I am. I sure am.
Okay, dear. Did your people on?
That's what I was trying to find out. Tonda, are you on? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if she got on. I've been trying to contact her. No, I don't think she's on yet. But
what about?
I'm sorry.
Is Shelby on?
Yeah, Shelby, are you on?
I am here. Finally got on.
Fantastic. Shelby, go ahead and introduce, if you will, Vicki. We're going to go ahead on 10 family and guests. We're going to go ahead and go into the testimonials, and then we'll get back to a couple other parts of the show tonight. So go ahead, Miss Vicki, and introduce your team member.
Okay, the first member I want to introduce you is Shelby Arnold. We call him the king of the sprays because he sells the most sprays. Well, I shouldn't say that anymore. Right now he's got a contender, a lady who's coming on after him. Both of them are good retailers, well, excellent retailers and awesome leaders. And Shelby has his own testimony. He never fails to surprise us with some of the information he tells us about his customers and his own personal situation. So, Shelby, go on and tell people where you're from and your situation.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the call. I'm here in Louisville, and I started with the 10 sprays back in May of this year. Now, initially, my interest was regarding the Slim, as I have difficulty losing weight. However, I started on all 5 sprays when I read about the ingredients, and I've had some experience in network marketing, so I've been looking for a company that offered unique products, and so I started on the sprays. But to the benefits, first of all, I want to talk about my wife's experience. My wife, Melissa, was diagnosed with CFS and fibromyalgia several years ago and has pretty much spent the last 3 years at the lowest of the lows and many, many days not getting out of bed and in pain. In fact, she was hospitalized 3 times from 2011 to 2013. She experiences high fever, pain, swelling, and extreme fatigue. And this also has caused her a lot of emotional distress because it's affected our relationships with friends because of limited social activities, and as well as just her overall feeling of self-worth. So I pleaded with her to try something new, as we've been down that road so many times with different products that we thought may benefit her and supplements. But she did agree, and we started her on the sprays late May, and boy, have they worked. For example, each year Melissa and I attend a 3-day religious convention in the summer and a 2-day assembly in the fall. Well, for the past 3 years, because of Melissa's health, we've had to break those days up over 2 weekends because Melissa was unable to attend consecutive days. She would go on Friday, spend Saturday in bed, resting up for Sunday, and then somehow muster the strength up to attend Sunday. Well, this year it was different. Melissa started the sprays, like I said, in late May, and by the 11th of July, I was able to attend all 3 days of our convention, plus we went out each night with our friends. In fact, Melissa has seen such an improvement in how she's feeling that she was able to devote 30 hours to our ministry this month, and that's something she hasn't been able to do since 2009. Now, to me, I've lost 13 pounds in my first month on the sprays, but one of the most remarkable things that I have experienced is I have sleep apnea, and I have to wear a CPAP machine. Well, after we got back from our convention, Melissa's mother had fallen and broken her knee. It's a little bit too much information, but she had to go away to spend some time with her mom, and my machine was in the car, so I had to spend a week without my CPAP machine. So when Melissa got back, her second morning back, she said, "Shelby, you didn't snore last night or the night before. It has to be the sprays. It's the only thing that you're doing differently." Well, I did some research, and a doctor in Texas has found out that sleep, or in her business, or in her with her patients, that her sleep disorder patients all had vitamin D deficiency. And keep in mind that I've been on vitamin D supplements for 3 years myself, but it wasn't until my third bottle of vitamin D spray that I was able to see any results at all with the sleep apnea. And another thing is that I have terrible insomnia. So once I started to sell energy and have been benefiting from the glutathione, my sleep has been much more beneficial. So I just want to say, friends, these sprays work. The absorption and the high-quality ingredients work. And I'd like to thank Vicki for helping me get started with 10 and her leadership here in Kentucky, but also thank the Gills for bringing these products to the market that we can benefit from. Now I just got to get my BMW.
There you go. What a marvelous, marvelous story, Shelby. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And, you know, I, too, had fibromyalgia, so I most definitely can feel Melissa's pain. I had it really bad, and I'm like her. Man, I got an extra pep in my step now. I'm just moving around and doing a lot of things that I couldn't do before I got on this spray. So thank you so much for sharing. Great story. We love the stories. And we love to know that it's changing lives. And the way it sounds, you're going to be in that BMW before long.
Yes.
Absolutely. So thanks again. Go ahead, Vicki. Introduce your next guest to us tonight.
Tanda, are you on yet? No, I don't think she's going to make it. So I have the privilege and the honor to introduce to you guys a lady that I love dearly. She mentored me in previous businesses, and she's also helped me out even in the new business. So we're excited because now she's using the 10 sprays, and she's excited. But what's really cool about her is she's the type of person, when she gets excited, it's contagious. So she's building this humongous team, this really excited and energized team in Ohio. And I want to introduce to you all my good friend and very, very close friend, Denise Moore.
Good evening.
Welcome, Denise.
Thank you for having me this evening, and I'll tell you, it is an honor to be on the show this evening with you guys. Again, my name is Denise Moore, and I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and I'll tell you, we are so excited here. I've been in the healthcare field for over 15 years, and one thing that I know for sure is that your health is your greatest asset. You see, for me, earlier this year, I had an accident while traveling on convention where I fell down a moving escalator. For months, I suffered. Yes, I suffered with neck and back pain. And as I was suffering, Vicki called me because I'm a multitasker, so I'm doing everything at once. And she says, "Let me send you something." After trying the sprays and loving the results from them, I signed up and launched the business on July 20th. I tell you, I was so excited that I shared the products and the business immediately with 6 of my closest friends, and they too jumped on board right away.
Oh, wow. Way to go, girl.
Well, I'll tell you, it just gets better and better, or can I say gooder and gooder? Afterwards, my first goal was to introduce the sprays to our marketplace to see how they would be received, and also just to kind of test the market to take advantage of the retail opportunities for passive income. Mm-hmm. What I found was really amazing, and I'll tell you because anytime there's anything new, people are a little hesitant, but I found myself easily selling, on average, 50 sprays a week. And that's only like 5 days a week, right?
Fantastic, a 10-pack a day.
Yeah, since then, and actually, I don't go out to sell sprays. That's what's really odd about this whole thing. I spray. I use the sprays. People see me using the spray. Someone will say, my back hurts, or I don't have any energy, and I'll say, I have something for that. And the next thing you know, complete strangers buy the spray. So it has been very easy for me to actually share the product and get a huge response. I've been doing that for the last 5 weeks since I started the business. I've had tremendous success. Our business is growing. I can hardly keep the product. That's how fast they sell. And as a matter of it is a great problem to have. It's a really great problem when you have to drive from Dayton, Ohio, to meet someone from Louisville, Ohio, to get about 76 sprays. All right, because they're already sold. In addition to that, I'm sorry.
I said, awesome. That's just fantastic. I love the stories. I love the success stories.
Well, thank you. And I'll tell you, making money instantly coming in as a new distributor is key. I've never been able to do that in a business. And also, it's really funny because once people try the sprays, they share the sprays with other people. And I now have people emailing me and calling me, borderline stalking me for sprays, which is a wonderful problem to have. Thank you.
It really is. Thank you, Denise, and welcome to our 10 family. Since we haven't had a chance to tell you, but welcome. And it sounds like you're just going to do fantastic, and you'll be another car earner here before long. It's not going to take you long.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for stepping out tonight. Vicki, are we going to pass by Tanda tonight, or is she on?
Tanda is on.
All right, I didn't know.
I'm here.
Welcome, Tanda.
How are you all?
We're fantastic. How are you doing?
Are you as excited as me? I don't think so.
I want to introduce her, but I'm going to tell you she's too excited for me. But I'm going to tell you guys about this young lady, too. You know, I'm so blessed, you guys, to have all these wonderful leaders come into the business. People like Denise and Shelby and Tanda. You know, Tanda, I don't know what it is about her. You know, she's amazing to me. But she goes out and she talks to people, and then she started bringing in this awesome team in Indiana. I mean, they're blowing up Indianapolis and Indiana. All she did was basically insult one person. I'm just kidding. I think she told him he was fat, but I'll let you tell that story, Tanda. I can't say much more.
Okay, Tanda, bring it on. Tell us what Ken has done for you.
What it has done for me, heavens to Murgatroyd. That's all I can say. People are, I can't even turn my back. Well, I don't know what this stuff's all about. What are you doing over there? They always want to know what I'm doing. I think I've got probably most of Kroger. Throughout the whole Indiana state on fire. Because they don't want to work at Kroger.
Well, there you go.
They're all excited about the business, and the sprays are phenomenal. Some of them, I don't know whether you know, but when you work on concrete all day long, you hurt all night long. And they're all going crazy for the sprays because the vitamins B and D helps them not have pain. They said their hands aren't hurting anymore. It's phenomenal. Just phenomenal stuff. That's all I can say. The product is phenomenal. I've got people that call me. I don't even have email. If I had email, I would be going berserk because I couldn't keep up. They're all at my back. Hey, what is that stuff you're giving so-and-so? What is that stuff you're giving so-and-so? She tells me all about it.
You have to love it. Okay, what was your health issues, Tanda?
I had some major health issues. Major. I was on major blood thinner, 15 micrograms a day. They told me my right leg would have to be amputated. I was diabetic. I weighed 400 and about 18 pounds. I am down now to 189 pounds. My leg has been spared. I told him, you ain't taking my leg. I'm thinking with the ship here. No. So if I would have listened to them and not done the things that I am doing, I would have lost my leg. I run a ranch with 11 horses on it. No.
Wow. No. What is Donda?
Yes. So how can you not be excited about the product? How can you not be excited about telling people? And you know what? I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I'm not about just the money, but how many people can we really heal people truthfully? This product is phenomenal. That's all I can say. It's going to be the answer to every old person who cannot absorb foods and the nutrients out of it. This is going to be their savior. This is going to give them.
Right. We have a lot of work to do, and we're willing to do it to get the word out. Because I'm like you. I'm passionate about the product and what it can do for people. The money will. The money will come, but it's just helping people get their life back.
Oh my! You have no idea. Do you realize? I don't know if you're young or what, but these people are in their 70s and 75 working a $7.25 an hour because Social Security, they don't have it. It's not helping them live. They can't make it. So they have no choice but to work this job. And I'm telling you, when you go in and you hear them say, "Hey, Tonda, I'm not hurting today," wow.
Absolutely. Now, do you have thyroid issues as well?
Yes, I have no thyroid. They burnt it out 9 years ago. And when that happens, what people don't realize is all your intestines quit absorbing. They just can't absorb. But when I took the vitamin D as a pill, it barely brought my levels up. And if you don't have the vitamin D and B, you can't absorb it, and the intestines will not. So now I get 100% of my vitamin D and D, at least 90%. And I feel like $1 million. I'm running a ranch with 11 horses on it, a dog, and have absolutely no trouble getting up in the morning anymore. With thyroid, you can't get up in the morning.
That's right. I've been there, done that.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. And my sister Jennifer, she's young, a lot younger than me, and she cannot be without the spray. She said, if I'm without that spray, Tonda, I can't move in the morning. I'm without it for 2 weeks, and I can't move.
And that is just so wonderful.
Yes.
Wow. And it's so gratifying when you know that you're giving people their life back. That's huge. Like Shelby was talking about Melissa. Melissa now is getting her life back. And it's just, I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, I'm going to tell you, money's good. It's wonderful, people. It's fantastic. But if you have no health, what good is it?
That's exactly right.
What good is it? If you have no health, you can have a $2 billion. How are you going to spend it? That's the blessing of it. That's what gets me excited.
Tell you what, we are so very proud of you. Welcome to the 10 family. It's great to have you on tonight. Thank you so much for coming on and your story. Wow. All I can say is wow.
Stay excited, stay pumped, team, and we will make it happen.
Absolutely. Okay, Melissa, are you still out there? Let's talk about these health issues that we've heard about tonight. First of all, what is the thyroid, and what role does the thyroid play in your body?
Thank you, Pat. You know, the thyroid is a butterfly-shaped gland that sits right in front of the neck. If you're a man, it sits right below your Adam's apple. If you're a woman, then it's in front of your windpipe. The reason that it's so important is that if you can feel something there, then that means it's abnormal and you've got a thyroid issue. Also, another thing to let you know is that the thyroid is enriched with lots of blood vessels. It contains a lot of nerves, and it's important for voice quality to be able to pass through that. So that's huge because without that, we really don't have an Autobot. And another thing is that the thyroid secretes several hormones. A lot of people may know it's called a T4, and it's what acts throughout the body, influencing the metabolism. So if you don't have a thyroid, you're not going to have a metabolism, so we know that you're not going to be able to lose weight. You'll most likely gain weight. It helps with growth and development. It controls your body temperature. And even when you're a child, an infancy or a toddler, you have to have adequate enough thyroid hormones for the brain to develop. So it plays a huge role in our body, Pat.
Wow, that is just really huge. What are some of the signs that a person has a thyroid problem?
Well, it sounds funny because there's hypo or hyper, so it could be weight loss or weight gain. You can even be eating the same amount of food or more food, but it could play a role of either losing or gaining. Some people mainly will eat more because they're not able to control or feel the fullness. Rapid or irregular heartbeat, that means that your heart starts beating, kind of pounding out of the chest, and then we get into the anxiety or irritability. Major trouble sleeping, it could be trembling of your hands, your fingers, maybe increased sweating, increased sensitivity to heat, muscle weakness. I can continue to go on. Different bowel movement issues. I mean, it's a lot. If you're a woman, amenorrhea, which would mean irregular periods. So there's a lot of issues that can go into symptoms of your thyroid.
Well, I had a doctor told me if I didn't go on Synthroid, I was going to die. I said, well, guess what? I'm not going on Synthroid because I don't believe in the synthetic drugs. So anyways, which vitamins are good for helping to regulate the thyroid, Melissa?
Well, if you heard me during the product review, obviously we know that D-Power, because it goes through all the tissues and the organs. We know our B-Boost is also essential because it goes through our organs as well. We need the Super 10s for antioxidants to protect those vitamins. We need our 10 to help regulate. That means it's going to balance out your metabolism that you don't have out there, and also helps with the weight loss. And then we're going to add our cell energy to grab those vitamins and nutrients that we're putting in our system, but the alpha lipoic acid that's in there, to pop those back in the cell. It'll bring our cells back to about the age of 20. So we're recycling vitamins, recycling cells, and we're getting the best nutrients out there. So it would be our 5 sprays that you would definitely need for hyperthyroidism. And the reason that I love it is because instant health benefits, we achieve that in 3 seconds after we spray them inside our cheeks. The best delivery system, our oral sprays are dynamic for hypothyroidism or just a thyroid issue, period.
Fantastic. Okay, and we had another issue that Shelby was talking about tonight. He had sleep apnea. What is that, and exactly what vitamins do we need to help with his sleep apnea?
Well, sleep apnea, bless his heart, actually sometimes mainly goes undiagnosed. Doctors sometimes can't detect that at all, and it doesn't even show up on any type of blood test or diagnosis. Normally, how you find out you've got sleep apnea is your partner that's sitting there beside you, because they can't sleep because they're hearing irregular sounds that come out of you. What happens is it's obstruction in the airway. It collapses, and it becomes blocked during sleep. So that's when you get the shallow breathing, or you get breathing pauses. Even when you try to breathe, sometimes the air kind of squeezes past the blockage, and it can cause a loud snoring sound. So it's an obstruction. Sleep apnea is pretty much more common in those that are overweight and that have maybe had enlarged tonsils as a child and didn't get that removed. And so that's what comes in obstruction, and then they diagnose it with sleep apnea.
Well, does snoring mean they have sleep apnea?
No, again, that doesn't mean it. It means that the airway is pretty much collapsed and blocked during sleeping. So, yeah, but we do hear like a loud snoring sound, and then again a pause between breathing or breath sounds.
Okay, and what vitamins do we need to help with our sleep apnea?
Well, I loved it that Shelby said that his doctor let him know that he was lax in vitamin D, and I'm gonna let you know our 10 sprays are huge benefits for sleep apnea, because we know our B boost is obviously the B12 is a deficiency in sleep apnea. And let me just tell you why. We know that it has to go through all of the glands, all of the organs and the tissues and the nerves. We also know that D goes through all of the tissues and all of the organs. Okay, so we've got the throat, we've got tissues, and we've got organs going through there. So we know it's a D and a B deficiency. Of course, we're going to add the Super 10 in there for protection, for antioxidants. Definitely, if you're overweight, we want to add the Slim in there so we can go ahead and lose the weight. And then, of course, the Cell Energy, again, to recycle the vitamins. So it's huge. And let me just tell you, he was having, I believe, other problems with sleep apnea. Of course, we know you can have insomnia with this because of disruption of sleep. Our vitamins enhance the serotonin. And what's going to happen is once you start getting on the vitamins, the airway isn't going to be so clogged. You're going to get your D's and your B's in there. You're going to start seeing that obstruction completely start to kind of melt away or dissipate. Then you're going to get the secretion of the melatonin. It's going to go into your system as well. So you're going to be able to sleep and enjoy, a night's rest without having that interruption. Of course, your partner's really going to love you, I think, for a long time as well. So we've got
absolutely.
I know our vitamins are dynamic, and again, 5 of them. We've got 5 out there, and they all work to utilize these symptoms and these conditions, Pat.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Great information as always, Melissa. Well, 10 family and guests on our call tonight tend to not make any medical claims to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any diseases, but we can provide you with real live people like we had on tonight, Shelby, Tonda, and also Denise, that can share their testimonies about how the 10 products has changed their lives. So as we know, 10 family, it's time to take back control of your health. Get on the right road to health. After all, your health is your wealth, and you have nothing to lose and much to gain by using the 10 sprays. In this day and time, prevention is your key to better health. Remember, you can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure disease. Next up tonight, Miss Cheryl, are you out there?
Yes, Pat. Can you hear me?
Yes, Cheryl, our leader from Halifax, Virginia. Yes, dear, will you just give us a slight overview of the company and tell us a little bit about what Team Effort Network is all about?
Well, okay. Testimonies, as you can hear, just listening to people's testimonies on the call here, is one big reason what Team Effort Network is all about. But Mel and Amy Gill actually entered in the direct selling industry in 1989, and they just celebrated 21 years of full-time success in the direct sales industry. So, and also we want to know that Team Effort International is a privately held, debt-free company with global offices in Northern California, USA. So what Mel and Amy has done, they have brought to us through their company what we call the 5th generation of nutrition. And we actually just launched this product to the market in the U.S. We had our launch on February the 8th of this year, 2014, in Las Vegas. So back to you, Pat.
Thanks so much, Cheryl. Great job as always. Next up tonight, Vicki, are you still out there? If so, tell us a little bit about the comp plan and how we can make some money with 10.
Okay, I'm going to do this rather quickly because we're, pushing time here.
Yes, dear.
If you were on the 8 o'clock call, you heard me say, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the place to be, okay? We get paid 10 ways. Honestly, I was attracted to Team Effort International because of the compensation plan in the previous division. I did not know that it also had awesome products, but here we are with 10. So let me go over the 10 ways to get paid real quickly. We have retail commissions. That means that you can get a 40% profit between wholesale and retail. We have fast start bonuses where whenever you bring in a new business partner onto our awesome team, you get a $50 commission fast start. And then when you get two of those, one on the left and one on the right, you're qualified for everything, and that's so really awesome right there. But not only that, every time that business partner gets their own business partner, you get the $25 commission. Then, when you have two business partners, one on the left, one on the right, and they have two business partners, one on the left, one on the right, you become executive rank. You get a $100 reward bonus is what I call it, the award for becoming the most awesome rank in our company, executive. And then, if that wasn't enough, we start talking about weekly and monthly bonuses. The weekly bonuses have to do with new business coming in, people buying their packages as they come into our business. And every time four on one side and two on the other come in, you get a $150 commission. And also, if that was enough, that's a weekly bonus. Every Wednesday we get paid. Monthly, points count for every package that is sold in our business, so sales volume produces the points. 3 points on one team and 6 points on the other get you a $25 cycle. And all of those cycles add up to a really awesome residual check for monthly pay. I love that pay. That wasn't enough. These points also count toward the luxury club qualifier and the diamond club qualifier. 100 points on one team, 50 on the other, get you a $600 bonus, car bonus for a Mercedes or BMW of your choice. I know of this because I have a Mercedes from this company, but I just want to tell you, if that wasn't enough money for you, we have the Diamond Club qualifier, $1,200 because you had 100 on one team and 200 on the other, and I'm talking points, not people, points. So there's one more thing I want to tell you. One last way we get paid, and believe me, there are many more promotions and other things, but we also have a recognition club called the 10 Executive Club, 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, and 10-star, and these have awesome trips that are associated with them, plus big money bonuses for recognition because our company believes in giving recognition for a job well done. And that's all I got to say, dear, except for one thing, and that is we are not even in momentum yet. We just launched February 8th. So what an awesome opportunity. Back to you, dear.
Thanks so much, Vicki. Thank you very much. Well, there you have it, 10 family, and we just want to tell you there is a huge event coming up. I know Vicki and all of her team is going to be there, a lot of other teams around the country. We're having a 10 university right here on the East Coast, Washington, D.C., and our nation's capital, Saturday, September the 27th. You do not want to miss this event. Get there any way that you can. We'll be staying there at the Gaylord, Gaylord Harbor, and you'll get to meet our CEOs, Mel and Amy Gill and Papa Stan, the founders of our company. So I tell you what, it's just an event of all events, so you want to try to get there any way that you can. We also want to remind you, 10 family, of the calls that are every day, Monday through Friday. It's Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, 11 o'clock every day. We will be having a new call number starting on Thursday. So the old number will be good tomorrow, and then Thursday we will have the new number. And also, Mr. T's show is 8 o'clock Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our call, the Healthy Lifestyle call, is every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock. Memo Saints, our wonderful Hispanic friend out in California, he does an Hispanic call. If you have Hispanic friends, that you'd like to send there, it's 1210 every day, Monday through Sunday. So invite your friends, your guests to all of these calls because they're going to learn a lot as to how they can change their health with the 10 vitamin sprays. We want to thank Vicki Soto and team for co-hosting tonight's call. Great job. Thank you so much, Vicki. It was lovely having you, and thank you for stepping up and sharing. Shelby, Tonda, and Denise, thank you for those amazing, amazing testimonies. We love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Special thanks to all of our speakers tonight. Great job, 10 family. And as always, a special thanks to all of our wonderful 10 family, our amazing leaders in the field for your great leadership and continuing to spread the word about Team Effort Network Company and these remarkable sprays. We always have to give a great shout out to Mr. Mel Gill, Amy Gill, and Papa Sam, our CEOs of the company. We want to thank you for all of this amazing opportunity, amazing products that are changing people's lives. Thank you for turning your dream of Team Effort Network into a reality. It's our dream now to turn it into a household name. So there's no greater gift that we can all give than the gift of health. Remember, prevention is the key to better health. 10 sprays are the key, the answer to better health with their 98% absorption. I have a question for you, 10 family. What will your choice be? Will it be to share 10 sprays and make a difference in people's lives around you? Or will you decide to keep 10 sprays a secret? May I ask, have you shared the 10 gifts today? Invite people to these calls so they can listen, learn how they too can change their lives and the lives of others. We'll see you back here Thursday, same time, same station, with the celebration of more lives that have been changed by 10 sprays. Good night, everyone, and don't forget, see you back on the call Thursday night. And good night, everyone, and stay 10 connected.